If you guys can at all hear a fan in the background, then I'm sorry, there isn't really much I can do about that. See, I'm in the middle of something called a heat wave. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it's when everything gets friggin' hot. So yeah, there's that. So I have a fan just running in the background, and yeah, otherwise, if that fan wasn't there, I'd probably be dying of heat stroke, so you can thank that fan for me existing. Yeah, so let's just talk about the stuff I want to talk about now. Yeah. Snippity snap, my fellow human beings and our fellow creatures of the cosmos. This is Sam the Geigen fan, and today we're going to be talking about some new things about new monster movie stuffs for today's episode of Year of the Monsters. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but currently it is con season, my dudes. So you have things like Anime Expo and Comic-Con and G-Fest. And while I can just combine all the stuff that we get from con season and just put it into one gigantic yadam, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna divide it up into much more bite-sized chunks. So to kick things off, we have an announcement that Warner Brothers is having a panel at Comic-Con, supposedly for like future movies that they're creating. So things like, you know, just throw out a couple examples of Aquaman. Pretty sure that's a pretty well-known thing. There's this other movie called Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm not sure that any of you guys have heard of that. I mean, it's not like this entire channel is just a kaiju channel or anything like that. So yeah, this is kind of cool, I guess. Those of you who have been watching this series know that I'm not too excited for Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's probably the film I'm least excited for out of the decade, but needless to say, I am still kind of excited to see what is going to be revealed, if anything is going to be revealed at Comic-Con at all. Who knows? All we might get is probably just a poster. A trailer might be a bit, much. The movie's still more than a year away, or the movie's still just a little under a year away, so we're probably not going to get a trailer. We're probably just going to get a poster. But yeah, overall, I'm excited to see what Comic-Con has to offer when it comes to Godzilla, and yeah, that's basically it. So the very same day that the Godzilla King of the Monsters stuff was announced, we also got some announcements that there's going to be a live-action Gundam movie that is made by Legendary and some other company like Sunshine Pictures or something like that. And yeah, that's really it. There's going to be a live-action Gundam movie that's created by Legendary. Wait. Legendary Gundam movie. Godzilla is owned by Warner Brothers, but also has Legendary Pictures in it.
Gundam for the Monsterverse, boys!
And while I'm not the biggest fan of Gundam, and by that I mean I haven't watched a single series, I am definitely excited to see what this movie has to offer, and maybe some Monsterverse hints. Also on the same day as the Gundam and Godzilla King of the Monsters announcements, we got the announcement that Ultraman is getting a Netflix anime, which is pretty cool because, Ultraman is a pretty rad dude. From the looks of it, it's based off of the manga series where Ultraman's like a weird looking robot looking dude and not this. So I guess that's cool. I don't know who it's produced by. Hopefully it's Warner Brothers, so hopefully we can get the friggin' Chad Ultraman Ace into the Monsterverse. Woo! So yeah, I'm also excited to see what this anime has to offer. It'll be coming to Netflix early 2019, and hopefully it'll be better than Monster Planet. This is actually coming from someone who likes Monster Planet, by the way, so there's that. And speaking of Monster Planet, we have finally an initial release date for Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, KOTOR, wherever you want to call it. And that release date is July 18th, which is following the trend that Potom has set, where it is coming out exactly 2 months after its release date in Japan. So we can assume that Godzilla Planet is also going to share the same release date. Not really much else to say on the City on the Edge of Battle stuff. I'm really excited for that too. All the stuff I'm really excited for, and on the same day as well. Forget Year of the Monsters, this is Day of the Monsters. I don't know, man, this week has just been friggin' hype for me. When it comes to like all this stuff, and then you have the finale for Steven Universe, Heart of the Crystal Gems, which no one cares about. Lapis is MVP, by the way.
What?
I don't know, I feel like I've been kicked out of some sort of like major depression that a certain movie has thrown me into, and that we'll be talking about next time. But right now, we're just gonna have to end it here, so what do you guys think of all this news? Do you think it's good, trash, or somewhere between? Either way, this is Sam the Geigen fan, telling you guys that Ultraman Ace is Chad, and remember to wash your hands.